Hey there, homebodies. It's Wendi from the Homebody Hub, and I wanted to bring you guys a quick Wednesday car haul and let you see a few of the new things and also some restocks that I grabbed from my local Dollar Tree. So, without any more talking from this girl, let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. All right, first of all, I want to thank everyone for the response I had to my Saturday video. I had a lot of views, and I really appreciate you guys sticking around and watching my videos as they come out on Wednesday and Saturday. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell, leave me a comment, and give me a like. That really helps me. And I just want to let y'all know that I appreciate you, and I'm having so much fun doing this. So anyway, let's get into this haul. I'm going to start out with a few food items. I don't generally buy a lot of food items at Dollar Tree, but they had these pasta zings, and I haven't seen these at my local store for a while. And last year, these came in so handy with my family. It's pasta that's already cooked, and you just pop it in the microwave like you would maybe like a rice pouch, and you get I always call this bow tie pasta. They have this style of pasta, and then just your classic spaghetti, which my husband's old school, and he doesn't like to mix it up too much, so he loves just the good old spaghetti. But these are great for busy families, and right now we're all on different schedules and grabbing kind of this and that. So I highly recommend them. They taste great. And just so y'all know, we're looking at a Best Buy date of August 11th. That's my son's birthday. August 11th, 2026. So that's a long shelf life. So, this one's July 15th, 2026. So very long shelf life on these, and I highly recommend them. Also, I bought one of these sauces last week just for my family to try. I don't think I featured it in a video because honestly, I set it on the counter and they all just like got up in it because when they saw Frank's Red Hot, they were like, "What's this?" They love it. So I bought two. I think the bottle I bought last week's almost gone. They're using it with their chicken fingers and their fries and everything. So highly recommend. It's the Frank's Red Hot Dippin'. It's mild. It is not, I don't find it to be very spicy. It does have a little bit of a kick to it, but it's not out of hand at all. Sweet and tangy golden sauce. So once again, I'd highly recommend this one if you like a little kick. If you not much, just a little with your dipping sauces. So they've tried it with chicken and they've tried it with fries and they love it. And it'd probably be good on a burger as well, I would think. I also grabbed two of these. My boys, for Christmas, I did like stocking stuffers with these and they love them. So I got the energy ones and the hydrate ones, and thankfully they're liking the hydrate ones quite a bit. One of my boys has started like semi long distance running. Well, to me a mile is long distance running because no, not a runner. Barely a walker, to be 100%, but definitely not a runner. But he needs to hydrate, and he says these are awesome. And I grabbed him a couple of new flavors. I grabbed him the watermelon, and they're 0 sugar, and you get 6 packs in here. And this one is 0 sugar as well, and it is 6 packets. And it is ice pop flavor, and this one's peak H2O and this one is pure kick, but I think they're essentially the same product. So yeah, wanted to talk about these, and they love them. I haven't tried them, but they say they're really good for what it's worth. All right, in miscellaneous items, I picked up a few things that are just kind of random. I'll start off with, I grabbed some more paint supplies because I am still painting. I have taken it even farther, where I'm going to do this method in my dining room called color drenching. And if you know what color drenching is, you guys, well, you know what I'm talking about. But essentially it's taking one color and doing the entire room, even the ceiling, your baseboards, your trim, everything. And it looks so cool. I'll pop up a picture right about now for you guys to see an example of what color drenching looks like. But yeah, I did my built-ins, everything. Not every single piece of furniture is going to be that color, but anything kind of like on the perimeter of the wall, I want to blend. If it's not the exact same, I want it to be a shade. either darker or lighter. So anyway, I'm very excited about it. It's a cool experiment to do. So I needed more paint supplies, and I got another scraper because in all the mess that I've created at my house, I've misplaced mine. So I got a scraper, and I got more of these foam brushes, and they're awesome. These are so good. You get the 3 different sizes, and again, great value. You get 8 pieces for $1.25, and these will not be going up in price. By the way, there's only a few things that are going up in price. But again, buy these in the tool bench section, the tool section, not in the craft section, because you get more for your money. And if you want different sizes. So the ones in the craft section are just one size, just this smaller size like this. So anyway, grab that. And then, what else? Also for paint, I needed more painter's tape. That's not a huge roll, but I don't really need a whole lot. So instead of going to a separate store, I've never used their painter's tape. I'll have to let y'all know how it is. But depending on the brand of painter's tape that you buy, painter's tape is expensive. It is. It's pricey. So anyway, I think this will work just fine. And then, speaking of the craft aisle, I saw this floral wire that I've never seen. And again, am I usually looking for floral wire? No, I'm not. So this could have been there and I just don't know. But to me, it looked new. It was on a plastic strip hanging. I got silver for, I'm not sure if I'll be using it for floral, maybe for a craft. I don't really know, but it's kind of cool to have in your craft supplies. I got silver. I got black, which I thought was very cool. And I got gold. They also had a metallic green that was pretty cool, but I've got green floral wire. That's just a regular floral wire. Floral. Remember how I said that? Floral. It's tough to say over and over. Floral wire. But I thought these 3 colors, in particular for crafting, I thought they were really cool. Again, I'm not really sure what I'll be doing with them, but I just thought, why not stick them on my pegboard? I can just hang them on my little Dollar Tree pegboard system, which leads me to, I needed more of these adhesive fasteners. They call them adhesive rinks. That's not a word I'm familiar with. And what you do is you snap these onto the back of the pegboard. You can kind of see there. And then you have the adhesive strips, almost like a 3M strip. However, I've never tried to take them off the wall. They don't say that they're removable, so like put it up at your own risk. And then it sticks beautifully. I love their pegboard system. I think it's fantastic. I've gotten shelves and little cups, and I've bought metal pegs, the actual little pegs, at Walmart that I really like, but I also incorporate the Dollar Tree ones as well. So anyway, I love their pegboard system. I think it's great. So I grabbed this, and then I also grabbed, they have them again. I grabbed another one of these turntables to put on a desk that I have. So this is an amazing value for $1.25. Amazing. Good quality. It looks pretty. Even if you were to put this away and bring it out, like whenever you have guests over for condiments or whatever, you have a barbecue, you want to put a couple of these out with, ketchup, mustard, you could stack them up and bring them out as needed. They're fantastic. For a craft room, fantastic. So I grabbed another one of these. When I see them, I just grab 1 or 2 more. And then I can't get enough of these. Here's another item that I cannot get enough. The clear acrylic just does it for me. But again, on that same desk, I like this clear acrylic look. And, these are great. You can stack them, whatever. When I was working at a preschool, and also when I worked at elementary school, these would have been great for like color pencils, markers to lay in here, and you could stack them, put them on tables, and the kids could take them apart. So, and they could see the colors in there. So these are awesome. You can just do endless things. Put them inside cabinets, drawers, whatever. They're great. Also, in terms of painting, I forgot there's one more thing that I have to tell y'all about. I saw a hack online that I was like, that's amazing. So if you can find these flexible cutting boards, you get 2 to the pack for $1.25. These are great for your baseboards if you're painting baseboards, okay? and I am doing the color drenching. Everything's going down, same color wall all the way up. So I've got baseboards that I've got a little, just enough where I can kind of scoot this in there, and I can get sloppy. I don't have to tape it so it doesn't get on the wood floor. And I can just take this and slide it along. Can you envision it? Paint, slide, paint, and this picks up the extra paint. Now, if I'm gooping it on there and it just starts to puddle, you might have a mess on your hand. So you want to be careful, you know, as you're doing it, but not that careful because this will catch it. But you guys know what I mean. If you're really slopping it and you've got puddles falling, it could get on the floor. But I thought that was an awesome hack of just taking this, slide it in, and then slide it as you paint to protect your floor. I think that's a good hack. All right, moving along to health and beauty, I grabbed a few items, and a lot of these are actually restock items, but I'll show you. Love these. These are my favorite wipes to clean my face at the end of the day if I don't feel like going to the sink and washing it, and that's a lot of nights. And I love these. Love, love, love. They're my favorite. So they're a generous size. They do a phenomenal job getting off your makeup. Sometimes I'll do these first to get most of my makeup off, and then I'll almost double cleanse with a Global Beauty Care, you know, retinol one or collagen or something like that. I'll kind of go back over it, face and neck. But they're just great for me to have in my bedside drawer to wash my face and then be able to do the other things. So I love these. So I highly recommend them. They're a Neutrogena dupe, by the way. And then I grabbed another one of these because I really like it. It's the retinol serum from Global Beauty Care. This is a great kind of beginner retinol if you haven't tried it yet. It's very nice. It's not too harsh. It just feels nice. That's all I have to say. I like it. So I grabbed another one. I also grabbed another one of these because I'm finding it's not just me that likes these, and I do like the scent free. I did grab the cocoa butter one a while back, and it's fine, but I noticed for Brian and the boys, if they want, again, Wyatt's been doing all this running and he gets a little bit chapped from the wind and sweat, and this has been great. I've been teaching him a lot about skincare, so this has been great to help with some of that chappedness, even around his eyes. He's been getting it, and around his mouth. So this has been a really good thing for him. So I grabbed another one of these. I also grabbed another one of the cold therapy gels because we all seem to like this. Again, it's not going to take your pain away, but it's a nice distraction, if that makes sense, like an icy hot. It's more of a therapeutic type deal, and it is a dupe to BioFreeze, which is amazing. I cannot believe that Dollar Tree is duping BioFreeze, because BioFreeze is something for a long time that you could only buy at a chiropractor's office, and I said that before in a video, so forgive me, but it's very good stuff. Now you can order it from Amazon. I think I've seen it at Walmart, but it's not cheap. So this gel is fantastic. So I got another one of these. And then I grabbed this hairbrush because I was pretty curious about it. I saw Detangle Brush, and I was kind of messing around with it, and I noticed, I'm going to pull it out of here. I noticed something that I thought was really cool. You can actually slide this out. You can slide the bristles out, which I thought, there we go. I thought this was really cool to clean because I'm thinking about putting this in my tub, and whenever I do treatments on my hair, I have a comb, but sometimes I have knots because of my curly hair. I have a lot of knots in my hair, and something like this might be more gentle than a comb, and I'm thinking that this would be good. There we go. You could clean. So I'm thinking if I get, hair mask, conditioner, whatever, the knots might come out easier. I'll let y'all know. I'll do a review on this. And then I can take it apart, clean it, let it dry to use it again. Or you let me know, maybe even product buildup. Of course you can get hair out. That's not very hard to do, to get the hair out. But every so often I imagine your hairbrushes do get kind of yucky. So it's nothing glamorous. But it looks like a decent hairbrush. And I liked that. I liked the concept of being able to slide that part out. And last but not least, I'll end with a couple of, again, just kind of random assortments that I picked up throughout the store. I like their microfiber towels. Oh, this way. And I love that I get 5 for $1.25. I mean, that's amazing. All right. That's got to help with some people being upset about the price increase. 5 for $1.25. These will not be increased, by the way. The way I said that could have been misleading. But I got gray and I got black. And I saw a girl online who just had a baby, and she was saying how she's washing her hands all the time. Being a new mom, wash, wash, wash. And she felt like she was being so wasteful, like going through paper towels and, you know, all these things. And so she bought several of these packs, and she takes them, she lays them out flat, and she kind of rolls them together almost like a paper towel roll. And she sticks them on a little paper towel holder, and she keeps the tube, if you can picture it, and then she rolls her microfibers because they stick. You guys know sometimes they're kind of a pain when you wash them, how microfiber sticks to everything and produces a lot of static as well. But I thought that was a really clever idea. And so when she's washing her hands and doing things, she pulls off one of those and then has a little laundry bag she puts it in. So, you know, I like these for cleaning. I use them for cleaning. And they wash great. Again, with my painting, they're great. They're not a big investment, but they've washed up very nice even after my painting days. So anyway, for what it's worth, they're in the bathroom section. They're not in the cleaning section. And you get 5. They also have white. So I got 2 packs of these. Love them. And now, wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you one more thing. They do have microfiber towels in the kitchen section, but this is a better value. Just saying. They're bigger in the kitchen section. I think you get 1 for $1.25. But I'd rather get my 5 little ones if you're going to use it for cleaning there. Just saying. And then my last items are, I've talked about these before. I love these, I don't know if they're calling them plate racks or display racks. Oh, display easel, my bad. Display easel. Perfect size for place cards, photos, plaques, or small paintings. Says the same thing on this one. And I wanted a larger one and then 2 smaller ones because they're, these are clear, again, going with that clear acrylic look. And my bookshelves that I'm redoing, I have several things that I want to display on there. So these are great because you know what? When you display something, no one's looking at the little easel that you're putting it on. So why are you going to spend a lot on it? Why? So again, these are fantastic. I can't say enough good things about them. I also wanted you to know I typically see these on the photo aisle, photo frames, picture frames, whatever, where the wallpaper is and all that, on a plastic strip. I don't ever see them on a shelf. They're usually hanging on a plastic strip. So, and again, I took pictures for you guys of things that I didn't necessarily need to bring home to my house. I love buying at Dollar Tree, but at a certain point, it's just too much. So, hopefully you guys will enjoy the pictures I took. So, get ready for those, and I'll meet you guys right back here. I hope you guys enjoyed the pictures, and I hope y'all enjoyed this haul. And again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do, Homebody Hub channel. And to subscribe, give me a like, drop me a comment, and hit the bell so you know every time I upload a video. Right now, my schedule is Wednesday, which is today. And that's when I do my slideshows, is on Wednesday. That's my new thing, slideshows on Wednesday. And then Saturdays, Saturday mornings. So that's my schedule right now. I'm hoping by summer, maybe I'll add a third one, maybe something a little different, we'll see. But anyway, thanks for sticking around to the end. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support. And remember, there is no place like home, especially when you're a homebody like me. And have a great rest of the week, and I will see y'all Saturday morning. Bye.